The All Progressive Congress governorship primaries held on Thursday deepened the crisis in the party's state chapters, as some factions held parallel congresses, while others boycotted the polls entirely. Some aspirants in Ogun, Lagos, Rivers, and Ebonyi states, in separate interviews with The Punch, faulted the delegates list used for the primaries, while opposing factions in Akwa Ibom State held parallel primaries. Aggrieved aspirants and party chieftains boycotted the shadow election in Rivers, Sokoto, and Delta states. Some of the aspirants threatened legal actions and warned the party against any action that could lead to nullification of the primaries. The ruling party is currently battling crises in states including Rivers, Ogun, Oyo, Akwa Ibom, Delta, Osun, and Sokoto, where factions are battling for supremacy. The Punch had on May 18th and 19th reported that factions of party in some states rejected the elections of delegates for the governorship primaries, alleging that the exercise was hijacked by governors and ministers. Before the commencement of the Rivers State APC primary in Port Harcourt on Thursday, a governorship aspirant, Magnus Abe, who is a leading faction opposed to the one headed by former Minister of Transportation Rotimi Amechi, withdrew from the exercise. Abe's ally and former Chief of Staff, Rivers State Government House, Tony Okocha, in a statement described the process as skewed and biased. The statement reads, "I've been receiving a myriad of calls from our colleagues concerning the National Assembly and governorship primaries of our darling party, the APC. Please kindly take this as an official statement that we are not participating in an already skewed, biased, and prejudiced process in Rivers." Later on Thursday evening, Abe denied a report that he had dumped the APC. He, however, vowed to challenge the outcome of the indirect primary mode adopted by the Amechi faction. He stated, "Everybody knows that in a delegate election, if you are not included in how the delegates are chosen, if the process of choosing the delegate is not inclusive, if it is not transparent and not fair, the outcome of what the delegates will do is not expected to be any different from the process that produced them. Like I said at the beginning of this whole thing, when I declared, I said I will not just accept the outcome of any process that is not fair, equitable, just, and inclusive. The indirect primary being conducted today, Thursday, by the former Minister of Transportation and his cronies in the APC in Rivers State does not meet that standard. And for that reason, while I have decided not to withdraw out of respect for the party, I want to say clearly that I will not accept the outcome, nor will I be bound by it," Abe stated. The state's APC Publicity Secretary Chris Finebone, who is in Amechi's camp, told The Punch on the telephone that Abe's political sojourn would end soon. Tonye Cole, a Lagos-based businessman and ally of Amechi, won the primary. Cole pooled a total of 986 votes to defeat Ojukaye Flag Amakri, Second Davis Ibinabo West, and Bernard Miko, who scored 190, 47, 43, and two to come a distant second, third, and fourth, respectively. In Ogun State, two aggrieved aspirants, Adekunle Akinlade and B0YC0TT, complained of being sidelined, claiming that the delegate list was not made public before the commencement of the election. The aspirants said they would participate in the primary because of their loyalty and respect for the leadership of the party. Both Akinlade and Otegbeye said this on Thursday in a press statement they jointly signed, a copy of which was obtained by our correspondent. Both aspirants are loyalists of a former governor of the state, Abinkule Amosun, who is opposed to the incumbent governor Dapo Abiodun. The aspirant said a former complaint had been sent to the national chairman of the party, Senator Abdullahi Adamu. While faulting the choice of the chairman of the election committee, Wale Ohu, Akinlade and Otegbeye recalled that it was the same man who conducted the wards, local government, and state congresses of the party in the state. They added that the three congresses he conducted ended in controversies. and according to them, worsened the crisis within the party in the state. They alleged that only one aspirant collected all the delegates' form in the state. Against this backdrop, we wish to inform Your Excellency that we have no confidence in the choice of chairman of the election panel and have fears and reservations about the list of delegates to be used for the exercise. Later on Thursday, the chairman declared the incumbent governor winner of the primary held at the MKO Abiola Stadium, Abeokuta. The governor, in his acceptance speech, described the election as a victory for the people of the state. The state chapter of the party, in a statement sent by its spokesperson, Tunde Oladunjoye, urged other aspirants to accept the result of the primary. He stated, "Only one person can occupy the seat of a government at a time. We therefore urge loyal party members to cooperate with the winner." Oladunjoye described the victory of Abiodun as a deserved vote of confidence in the state helmsman for the peace and progress he has brought to the state since he assumed office on May 29, 2019. In Lagos State, two aspirants, Abdul Ahmed Mustafa and Wale Olowu, protested their exclusion from the primary of the party held in Onikon. The aspirants, in separate interviews, told The Punch that the party's Lagos Governorship Primary Election Committee and its screening committee prevented them from participating in the primary. They threatened to seek legal action should the leadership of the party fail to address the issue. Both Mustafa and Olowu said the process that led to the announcement of Sanwo-Olu as the winner of the primary was not democratic. The chairman of the election committee and former deputy governor of Borno State, Shetima Yuguda, announced Sanwo-Olu as the winner and claimed that both Mustafa and Olowu did not participate in the election because they were not cleared by the screening committee of the party. He reiterated that Lagos APC had 1,225 delegates and 1,198 had been accredited. We are aware that 3 aspirants bought forms for Lagos State, 3 accredited for the screening, 1 was cleared, 2 were not cleared. So as we speak, the other 2 aspirants have not been cleared by the screening committee and by the appeal committee. However, Olowu, in a statement he signed and sent to The Punch, said the elected delegates were those handpicked by just one of the APC faction in Lagos State through a sham delegate congress purportedly held in the 245 wards of Lagos State on the 18th and 19th of May 2022. Also, Mustafa told The Punch that he was not in Abuja 2 weeks ago for the screening, though the result was not announced. He said the secretary of the primary election committee, Bashir Mohammed, turned him back on Thursday, saying that he was not cleared and as such cannot be given accreditation access to the venue. Mustafa said, "We were told that we were not cleared by the leadership of the party, and as such, they only gave accreditation tag to those that were cleared. They went to Abuja for clearance 2 weeks ago. The results of the clearance were not communicated to us." Continuing, Mustafa added, "I sent a lawyer to Abuja 2 days ago and we were informed that we were not cleared. One of the members of the screening committee told our lawyer that we were not cleared. I spoke to one of the members of the committee and he said only the people who were cleared will be accredited. I spoke with the chairman of the party in Lagos and he said he did not have control over the accreditation process, but only the people from Abuja can clear me." However, Sanwo-Olu, in a statement by his chief press secretary, Gboyega Akonsile, thanked the people of the state for the confidence reposed in him.